Do we have everything? Welcome to my world, everyone. Okay, well, everyone, welcome to Topkapi Palace here in Istanbul. We're only going to turn off the automatic update thing.
You're live.
We're live. Okay, let's start walking. Welcome to Topkapi Palace, everyone. We are in the first courtyard. As you can hear, it is under renovation. And I was just going to show you the courtyard, the gate, and also the secret. Oh, we can demonstrate the secret method for getting around the lines. Okay. Yeah, so if you are here in Istanbul, in Topkapi Palace, and you want to get into the museum and you didn't buy your tickets in advance, you can either wait in this crazy long line.
Right over there.
Right? Or you come over here to this abandoned set of automatic kiosks where you can buy your tickets without waiting in line and then just go straight up and enter the palace.
It looks like there's locked off today.
There's a sign there and that can't. Oh no, it's. Oh, well, we'll go find out. We'll go see what the sign says. Well, so much for our great tip. Well, we'll see. Anyway, here is the gate of salutation of the palace, and this was built in the 15th century, hence why it definitely looks like much 15th century architecture you would see in other parts of Europe. The squawking birds, those are parrots, in case you all are wondering. They have beautiful red-ringed parrots here, red-necked parrots, ruby-necked parrots. Yeah.
We looked it up earlier.
Yeah. Beautiful bright blue birds with red rings around their necks. Bright green, not blue. Green. They're green. I was looking at the blue sky and thinking, wow, how blue it is while speaking. That's what happens. So here is the gate of salutation, everyone. It currently costs about $57 per person to enter Topkapi Palace. As we mentioned in our earlier live stream, it does really require a whole day to really see everything, including when you talk about all the museums that are inside of the palace, the recently restored Hagia, which isn't even entirely restored and still took us an hour and 20 minutes to see the whole thing. Our recording was only an hour 20. Yeah. So yeah, and then there's the historic clothing section from the imperial family. There's the royal treasures. There's the relics of Islam, which were protected by the sultans for centuries. So there really is just so much between the grounds and the buildings that you can now go into that you were used to be closed off. You really need a whole day for Topkapi Palace. Is it worth the $57? Well, as you see, literally thousands of people think so. Now, that being said, half of these thousands are Turkish residents, and they get a significantly discounted cost of entry. But there are still many, many non-Turkish residents here happy to pay the $57. So apparently raising the prices didn't stop people from coming, and it didn't stop us from going yesterday. Would I pay the $57 again? That's debatable. Yeah. But do it once? Yeah, maybe if we allocated a whole 8 hours and did some medieval sewing party, maybe actually did some medieval sewing party live stream, used it to do some medieval dance practice. Right, maybe.
Well, we barely made it through the medieval kitchen, or the kitchen.
Oh, we didn't get through the kitchens at all. There were parts, there were vast parts we didn't even get to. So you actually really do need a whole day if you're the kind of person who really explores a space. Yes. Up here, right. Well, I think people might be interested. Of course, you probably won't get any reception.
No, we're not getting anybody right now. We're at zero. Now I can go get dressed.
Going to the museum shop to check for a catalog.
Hello, viewers. Fortunately, we lost reception inside the store, so now you get to have me as your guide while we go out here to look at the courtyard while she checks on books. We were hoping for a museum guidebook. Not the museum guide, but an exhibition book that maybe contains all the clothing, because they have some remarkable finds, some remarkable clothes. Well worth it to look at those. You can see how they're built into the wall here for the store and for the ticket booth. Well, let's go look at the sign and see why the Topkapi Palace automatics are not working. Doesn't say it in English, but it appears that they might be out of order at the moment. But if they are working, instead of waiting in the big long line over there, you can just come over here and buy our tickets to get inside. Now, if you're going to be in Istanbul long enough, the museum pass, the Istanbul museum pass, is €105 according to the site, and it gets you into 13 different locations, including here. Which means that if you go here for the €55 supposedly, and then the Galata Tower for 30 and the Basilica Cistern for 30, then it may all add up for the 105. You can see the young woman over there by the tree doing the photo thing, hawking those for the people. There's a place inside the museum shop where you can get your photo taken in traditional Ottoman clothing. And if you can hear me, let me know. Ask questions. Hit the thumbs up. I hope you enjoy it. If you see the floating around, you might see those might be the parrots that we see every once in a while. You can certainly hear them though. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. And we gotta pop down over here and take a peek at this tower while we wait for the Contessa to get back. It's a lovely tower, actually. Okay. And here we go. Ooh, the sun is bright. Neat little tower. The bottom door is all marbled up. Wow, using marble to block the doorway. Hi, Liquid Grin, you're back. Welcome back. The Contessa's inside the museum shop doing a little bit of scouting for some of the things we normally try and look for. Lots of tour groups here today on a Monday. Oh, that's an important part. I believe they're closed on Tuesdays. Or at least the museums here are. So if you do come here, don't plan on Tuesdays being a museum or a palace day. And that can very well impact your Istanbul Museum Pass ticket too, because it's only good for a set period of time. I don't know if you can see it over there peeking out from behind the trees. That's Irina. Oh, and there's the Contessa back out. Okay, here she comes. Da-da-da-da. And passing the microphone. Liquid Grin is back.
Liquid Grin, welcome back. Well, I just experienced one of the most extortionate catalog prices I've ever seen. 7,250 lira, which is over $100.
That's like, wow.
Yeah, sorry, but no. Just no. I'm sorry. Turkey, you've lost the plot. You've really lost the plot. No, it was, I mean, it was a decent sized catalog, but it wasn't that decent. Yeah. Yeah, so we were just I was just in the museum shop looking to see what kind of catalogs they had for their collection. There is a Topkapi Palace Museum catalog collection. It did have some really excellent high def photos in it of many pieces of interest to me, but not at almost $200. No, just sorry, no. No, I don't. Yeah, right. Nope. No, Turkey has recently engaged in a series of extortionate price increases. I mean, honestly, the price they were €10 for the Pigeon Island castle was way too much. I mean, it's a tiny little castle. It had almost nothing in it.
Yeah.
That was their.
Oh, I bet you that one relies on its.
That was just extortion.
Its entry fees.
30 euros for entry into a tower, please. Just no. A mostly empty tower. Yeah. Nope. No. So over there we have the Hagia Irene, and we'll get closer to her. This is Saint Irene, a Byzantine church dating to the 5th century. And access is actually part of the museum ticket, or the ticket you get when you purchase tickets for Topkapi Palace. Another reason you need a full day, honestly, for this complex, because this is part of your ticket entry. Unfortunately, we did not allot enough time. I know she doesn't look like much, perhaps, to a casual viewer, but you have to admire this building. It's 200 years old. And she's lived through so many wars and so many invasions. The city has been sacked so many times, and yet here she still stands. You know, the Goths came multiple times, the Arabs came, the various Western Europeans came, the Franks, as they were called by everyone in this part of the world, honestly. The Ottomans came, yet here she still is. In fact, that Saint Irene was built on a classical temple. And I'm going to just go with me here. It's probably something like Hera, right?
Evet, nereden? İstanbul'da mı orası?
Now, as you look at this church, one of the things you have to realize is that it didn't used to be bare, exposed masonry like this. This used to be plastered and was probably painted beautiful, bright colors. Unfortunately, over the years, that plastering has crumbled away, and it's even hard. You can see some of it in parts, like little tiny patches, and I mean tiny patches here and there. But you know, plaster, if you don't keep it up, it crumbles and falls off. It's definitely not a permanent solution.
You gotta look at the original ground floor.
Yeah, we can do that, but we can't go down those stairs. So one of the interesting things about historic architecture, for those who don't know, and it's something to keep your eye open for when you're traveling, is how far up the street level rises over time. So that down there is the original street level, the surface level, right? That's the original entrance. And over the centuries, through buildings being built and torn down and then built upon, the ground level rises, but of course the building does not. So you then therefore need to build stairs down to it. Baffling properties up here. Apologize for any disconnections. There is some bizarre about this Acropolis. I don't know what kind of is flowing through these grounds, but it completely and fouls up the internet connection. But here we have some of the medieval Byzantine walls surrounding the complex. They were just taken over wholesale, of course. And now we're about to walk through a very fancy gate indeed. Yeah, everyone else went through it. Yeah, that's right. All the other visitors are still inside the grounds. Check out this gate. Isn't this stunning? It does also give you an idea of the kind of cladding to which I'm referring, in this case, marble. But this is cladding. This is literally over top of the wall that is behind it. And so it's entirely possible that at various times this entire wall was covered in something similar, probably not entirely in marble, at least the rest would be in plaster. Oh, here we go. I can give you some information. So the Imperial Gate, this is the Imperial Gate, was commissioned by Mehmed the Conqueror in 1478. Now, it's one of the 3 ceremonial gates, and it's the entrance into the first courtyard. The second ceremonial gate was that beautiful one at the beginning of the live stream, the Gate of Salutation, which you can't really see because of those old growth trees just blocking the view, like stupid old growth trees do. Right? So apparently the facade was reconstructed in 1867, which I think means this part here. So the marble was added later on, which makes sense. You know, at the end of the Ottoman Empire, the Sultan was really desperately trying to create an image of a powerful empire rather than a fading one. Oh, interesting. So there used to be a kiosk above the gate, but I guess it's gone. So there used to be a balcony above the gate up here, and from there, the sultans and their mothers would watch processions that would come through the gate from above, of course. And I love the importance of the sultan's mother is emphasized in every single place you can possibly imagine in this palace. The Valida Sultan is that's the title for the Sultan's mother, the Valida Sultan. And she was, as in many places throughout Europe, the power figure, the most important person in the court, hands down. That's true in Korea. It's true in most places in Europe. It was true here in Constantinople under the Ottomans. So yeah, the inscription up there, that inscription that says, "By the grace and assent of Allah, may Allah make the sovereign of Mehmed the Conqueror, the Sultan of the 2 continents, the Khan of the 2 seas, the shadow of Allah in this world and afterworld, Allah's favorite in the east and in the west, the ruler of the lands and the seas, the conqueror of Constantinople fortress, the son of Sultan Mehmed Khan's son, Sultan Murad, eternal is his authority above the highest stars in the firmament." Yes, yes, very understated inscription. Talk about modesty. Khan of Khans, Khan of two continents, of 2 seas. Look up.
대구. 대구에서 왔어요.
네네.
아, 그래서
대구에
안
살아요.
한국인인 줄 알고.
네, 맞아.
You speak military. Yeah, U.S. military.
Yeah, we are. Yep.
That's why I live in I'm living in Istanbul.
No. We live in Daegu.
I'm living.
Oh, you live in Istanbul. Oh,
You're tourist.
we are. We're here with a cruise today.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Naturally I speak Turkish, so.
That's okay. I understand.
대구.
Yeah. Daegu.
How long have you been there?
3 years.
3 years.
years.
3 years.
Wow.
And then in Dongdaecheon for a year before that.
And Pyeongtaek,
Pyeongtaek for
Uh-huh.
2 years.
and then Waegwan.
Yeah, U.S. Army camp.
Yes.
There.
Correct. Correct.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Hello. Good.
Oh.
비싸요. 깎아주세요.
No, no, that was terribly pronounced.
I know. You know.
Very important one.
Yeah. Thank you so much. You show Korean traditional.
That's
something
my
like that.
that's my goal.
It's very beautiful.
Everywhere in the world. I bring Korea to the world.
Yeah, right. Thank you so much as a Korean.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Have a
Bye.
lovely day. Check out these walls. This is great. This view. Wow. This is a fantastic shot here. Let's go this way.
Thank you for bringing.
I know. So in case anyone is wondering, no, Koreans are not bothered by me wearing hanbok. They love it when I wear hanbok, and they're very grateful that I do so. This is just such a fantastic view. This line of castles. I don't know how I have never seen
This side of it.
this side of it. I've never gone through this gate, ever. Ever.
We did show the other side of
I
it.
mean, this is the Hagia Sophia right here. And I have somehow never, I don't understand how I mean, I've come to Istanbul.
How we have 0 viewers right now still.
Oh, did,
We've had like 2 total.
and is
There's nobody on.
our new favorite person?
Liquid Grin
Liquid Grin.
is not on. Nobody.
Weird. Yeah, how did we go from so many this morning to none now? Wait, do we have a title?
Should. I clicked on the one. I don't know how to see.
I don't either.
I don't think it shows us the title or anything.
I don't think so either.
But yeah, we don't seem to be getting any views right now.
It's very strange.
Yeah, look at these walls.
Yeah, this is pretty stunning. Wow.
And a kitty.
Wow, the kitty's not in the sun. Well, let's go pet the kitty. Meow meow. Psst, psst, psst, psst. Little kitty. Psst, psst, psst, psst.
Surely this will get viewers. Kitties.
Little baby. Yeah, that's a cute kitty.
I was right. Kitty got us 8 viewers. 1 viewer.
Welcome to Istanbul. This is a lion of Istanbul outside the amazing walls of Topkapi Palace, complete with their cannon ports. Yeah, they bricked it up probably to, I don't know, tourists. That's very, well, I guess that would be one way to, if you don't need the arrow loops anymore, then
Bricked up the parapet view.
yeah, I know, and the arrow loops. They bricked it all up. That's- Yeah, so we are here in Istanbul this afternoon. It's a gorgeous day. We're right outside of Topkapi Palace. If you have any questions about traveling in Turkey, about Istanbul, about cruising, about travel in general, let me know. We just enjoy this amazing site. And now I realize that you can, someone anyway, can walk down those parapets because there are doors and the doors are open. I want to be there.
I did not.
No, I'm fairly certain that tourists, or well, anyone not a member of the staff cannot access that spot.
But the doors are open. So somebody can go
Somebody's been getting through them.
in the wall.
Oh, that's interesting, isn't it?
So I'm pretty sure that's.
That is definitely a sarcophagus of some kind, for certain.
And nothing, no info.
No info about it. It's been purposely exposed,
Yeah.
but no information about the mysterious sarcophagus, which is only big enough for ashes, which would normally lead me to believe that it's Roman, ancient Roman. But yeah. Wow, there's a lot of smokers who just come here and smoke and dump their cigarette butts on the ground. Charming. Charming. Oh yeah. Oh, we were talking about the Valida Sultan, the mother of the Sultan. This is named in her honor. Wow, what a gorgeous piece of architecture. Look at that. Wow. That definitely is, that looks solidly 19th century colonial. So we are absolutely in the tourist district, but there's a lot of domestic tourism here as well. Clearly that was a manual shift car. The corner octagonal tower. Okay.
That building right there.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, no, it's okay, baby. No. It's definitely a piece of Byzantine architecture that's just being allowed to be reclaimed, weirdly. So strange. So many buildings like this in Istanbul. There's a ginger. And the ginger just walked into the shop. That's pretty fantastic. To the Hagia Sophia, so back up. Oh, did we have some kind of collision? No, it's... Not really very much off the beaten path. The Grand Hammam. We should have the hammam experience, honestly. Hammam is, of course, the traditional Turkish bath experience. I personally would love someone to scrub my body down with salt. I don't feel like fighting with this van.
Oh, we've got one viewer. Say hello.
Hello, welcome to Istanbul, everyone. We are in the old city, next to Topkapi Palace, and heading towards the Hagia Sophia. Where are you? Where are you watching from this morning? There are some, very nice coffee sets, traditional Turkish pottery, tea sets, coffee cups. stream as breakfast as lunch in Istanbul, since the first one was in that.
Should we stop it?
Yeah, let's try a different title. I think that's a good idea. Do you want to go in the shade of